delivering change in any organisation is always difficult, and there's a lot of people that will tell you that this process is best, or this structure is the way forward, or this is the chart that you have to follow to make sure that you manage change effectively.
We're biologically programmed as human beings not to like change. You know, it's as simple as that. We're habit-driven creatures. We do the same thing again and again and again, often without realising it. So getting teams to change can often be really quite hard, because they can be, without realising it, very set in their ways.
So I think the first thing that was really important for me to identify was the change was my responsibility, and that is key. I think for any leader is, you know the change you want to bring, you know that there are steps that you need to take to effect that change, but ultimately it's your responsibility to make it work, to drive it, to have that vision and to share that vision. And without you taking on that role, it's never going to happen.
So typically the kind of things that we'll look at will be some of the people, some of the roles, who's doing what, have you got the right people in the right place, do people need to be working or doing something differently. We'll absolutely look at the systems and processes within the business, because they'll often not be up to the scale or the intention that the business has got in mind. And we'll often look at sales and marketing, because sales and marketing tends to be one of those things that's a bit of an adjunct to the business. We have to sell stuff in order to make it. So you might have to get better at selling and marketing than you currently are. So that can be a big area for business owners to develop. Not something that most of them have as their number one natural talent. They didn't go into business to sell things.
Over the last 12 months and at the beginning of 2020, James and I sat down and worked on a 6-point plan that helped set out some very clear objectives for the year. And I'd say a combination of great delivery from the team within the organisation and accountability in my coaching sessions with James has meant that we have delivered on all of the objectives we set out within that plan. Some of those objectives were about work and about the organisation and the changes we wanted to make or the things we wanted to deliver, and some of them were personal objectives as well, around my own health and my fitness and my well-being and looking after myself. So to have that holistic view of the things that I wanted to achieve in a year was very helpful, and that came through the support I got from James. It was really nice to know that James has got such a wealth of experience behind him, working with other business clients and business leaders, and for me that felt like a safe pair of hands. So as an organisation, we've seen really positive change over the last couple of years. The way that we do things has become more efficient, it's become more effective, we're seeing better results in all areas of our work, although that has been through a very difficult year as well. Specifically, the takeout from me has been resilience and adaptability. We've managed to get through a very difficult time by adapting very quickly and staying very resilient to some of the pressures and some of the external changes that have been forced upon us. Now I would say that change is really keeping your focus on the people, and if you don't focus on people and understand what that change means to them, are they on board with it, are they going to follow you through that change, then you might as well not bother with the charts and the processes and the books. You have to be focused on the people. And working with James has really helped me understand where all of my team members might be coming from, the things that might affect them within the change, and help understand some of their responses as well, just by thinking them through and spending time reflecting on what does it mean to the people that we're taking through this change.